than the Bulls have lost at home. There's Isiah Thomas. Actually won the opening game. They split games 3 and 4 before the Pistons were big.
See now if the Detroit will go down inside and try to get Mark Aguirre off early.
Jordan is guarding Lane Beer as the game starts. Isiah Thomas hits the first basket.
Trying to get Michael Jordan and Cartwright.
Here's Jordan. This shot, Lane Beer, the rebound, and hit by Grant. Scottie Pippen was hit in the face, and he's hurt. Joe Crawford is dragging him off the floor as play continues.
Here we have the replay. You can see Pippen right in the center of your screen. He's going up, and then he takes the elbow as Lambier comes down from that rebound. He catches him with the left elbow right in the face. Here we have another look at it. You'll see that it's an accident. There it is right there. Lambier did not have any idea of who was there, whether it was a Chicago player or a Detroit Piston.
Brad Sellers will replace him, and opening 2 minutes of play of Game 6. Jordan looks for the open man. It's Grant. Tries to score.
That was interesting, Dick. You see the movement of the people going to the basket.
Aguirre lost the pass. Pistons want to take the crowd out of this, and the crowd is in it right now. That's Craig Hodges.
Floor, the movement, and the guards taking the majority of the shots.
That's what they've done all year. Thomas misses. Aguirre in, which is a huge number. Sellers forces the turnover to Jordan. Open court, 2-on-1. Here it is.
Well, Detroit will calm you down. They'll work their plays.
Steal. He kept it in bounds. Here it is again.
Oh! Yes! They don't need the fourth shot, Dick. What they need is some more movement, attack the basket, off the dribble or through the pivot area.
The Pistons turn it over for the second time. Physical series. Certainly no incidents of note. Jordan is fouled going to the hoop.
We're going to take another look here of Michael Jordan elevating here, going for the 360 move. There you go with the toss.
We could see that all night. Jordan outside. Rebound for the Pistons, and he's showing early aggressiveness for him. Thomas lost it. 5. That's how it goes from game to game. Jordan, Sellers. 10-6 Chicago. And on the missed shot. Double team on Jordan. Sellers. So what?
20 feet away, and this would be a major help to this ball club tonight.
Aguirre gets it stripped by Jordan, but Dumars recovers.
And right now, what they're talking about here, you'll see him come right from the top of your screen. There's your shot block, and what we're...
Dumars works inside as it knocked away by Jordan. Michael Jordan is playing like a man possessed.
Team guy and one of their premier rebounders.
A three-point attempt by Isiah Thomas misses. Jordan has 2 of them, and he has assisted on the other 4. He has still figured in all the baskets. Now Jordan.
Nice.
Grant. Timeout, Detroit. The tale of Michael Jordan and the Bulls fade. Every time he has been held to under 30 points, the Bulls have lost 3 times by Detroit.
On this post-up, you see how he's pinning Dumars so that he can make the catch. Now, once it happens, watch how quickly he goes baseline and how he beats Dumars, but also Lambier on the double team.
Jordan has 3 baskets and 5 assists. Chicago has 8 field goals, so he has figured in everything thus far. Michael Jordan, who has averaged 3 with a basket with 3 seconds to go.
The Detroit offense has been all perimeter. They are not taking good shots, and I think
he was the object of the big trade that sent Adrian Dantley to Dallas in exchange for Aguirre. Scottie Pippen is leaving the floor and going to the Chicago dressing room. It's very rare, QB, that a team playing as well as Detroit would make a trade of superstars in midseason, but that's what they did.
Well, they seem to be very pleased with McGuire.
20-8 Chicago. 4:40 to go in the first, and Vinnie Johnson slices in for the basket and draws the foul. Failed on the free throw attempt. 20-10. Here's Jordan.
He's a different man.
The Bulls have to win tonight to force a 7th game. Here's Isiah Thomas. Tipped up and in by Rodman.
Grant must play big in there and help out with Cartwright and Jordan on the board.
Jordan hits another jumper. He has 10 points. Huge scoring effort tonight with just under 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
I like this strategy by Collins.
Slices through.
Well, that is a key move.
Jordan ducks in behind it. Davis. Turnover. Here's Vinnie Johnson, defended by Paxton, and it looked like he won. He did.
And by doing that, it forced the turnover.
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Paxton, guarded by Thomas. Offensive foul against Paxton, pushing off, and a good call. Defensive unit, and right now, Edwards, Thomas, and Vinnie Johnson are the scorers. Good pick and roll move. Johnson, but Sally.
Two-handed dunk. It was too casual.
Jordan gets hit hard in the paint and is fouled. He'll shoot 2.
You know, I read his eyes that time, Dick. And when he went down in there, it looked like he was going to pass that ball, but then he decided, I'm taking it all the way. There it is, right there.
John Sally's first foul situation. Here's Michael Jordan. Off to Collins, has to be very judicious on.
You have to remember, in this series, he's averaging 43 minutes a game.
Vinnie Johnson is pushed. Paxton with a second foul, and it's the penalty, we'll say. So Vincent will come in, and Michael Jordan goes out. He has scored 12 points and gets a big hand, plus 5 assists. Good time to rest him. It's the backcourt tandem. Charles Davis. Rebound Thomas with 2:10 remaining in the first quarter. And Thomas is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. But for the Detroit Pistons, it's Isiah Thomas. When the Pistons win, that's when he scores a game and shoots well. When they lose, he has a horrid offensive game. So far today,
getting down inside and making things happen. Greek player.
Chuck Daly's concern coming in, he said, was offense. I don't worry about the defensive side, but we need points. Here's Vincent.
Ball out and take good shots.
Here's Corzine. So the Bulls now hitting and taking shots and missing from the perimeter. Leading by 8, and Rodman cuts it to 6. Dennis Corzine with the hook misses. And now they can cut it to 4. The Pistons have run off 6 straight points. Vinnie Johnson. And Rodman, or Sally, comes in. It's a perfect example as Sellers rushed it. Pistons, and Davis knocks it away, but Detroit, with 44 seconds left, can cut it to 2.
Here you have Isiah up-tempoing the action. Now look to the left of your screen. There was a nice ball fake by Isiah, setting Rodman up. At 8 feet away, a difficult shot to swish.
Double team on Thomas, but here's Edwards. And it's a 2-point game. James Edwards, who has scored points of the period to trail the Bulls 26-24. If Chicago wins this one, Game 7 will come your way Sunday from the Palace at Auburn Hills at 1 o'clock Eastern. But in any event, the finals of the NBA Hill, it seems, in almost every game since.
Well, they've been always able to wear them down, especially with this unit.
Michael Jordan is in the game as the period starts. Missed the free throws, but generally Edwards has given him good offense, and that's part of that great bench you refer to at the top. Jordan feeds off the hands of Grant. 4.5 minutes without a basket now.
Watch how quick they get to him.
Jordan is fouled before the shot. Not a shooting foul. Chicago is drawn cold. Very cold in the last 5 minutes. Jordan.
Michael is determined to take it to the hole.
Johnson. He'll shoot as long as he feels he's hot. And even then he'll keep shooting. Rebound Jordan. And the foul. Rodman tried to get him from behind. And John Sally got him in front with his second personal foul.
Dick, here at the Palace, tickets normally go for up to $100. Well, tonight they're only $3. The catch, of course, is that the game is being played 350 miles away in Chicago.
Really nice for everyone. You only do that when you're cooking.
Right. Hodges and Jordan at guard, and it's Sellers.
They feel that they can take Hodges on any kind of movement.
Edwards misses the reverse layoff, but good body play by Cartwright. Jordan double team behind the Hodges. Spots for a three. And Sellers saves it for Jordan, but they are tonight. Plenty of time on the clock. Jordan inside. But again, the Bulls miss it, and it's Detroit ball.
I cannot emphasize enough, Dick, when Michael Jordan gets down in there and you're playing on his team, he delivers the pass to you. You've got to have your arms up so that as soon as you catch it, you can attack the basket.
Grant's a job on him. Bulls need a win to send it to 7. Detroit trying to close it out. Jordan.
That's by Hodges that time. Cutting him off, intimidated that shot.
Hodges for 3.
That's the one they've been waiting for.
Cartwright on the switch. Edwards not picked up. Gets the basket and draws the foul, and the Bulls did not play that pick and roll well.
Except now when the ball goes to Edwards, the opposite side must come quicker. And this play has been hurting them in every single game.
Illegal defense against the Pistons. That's a warning. The second time will be a technical foul.
Catch better than what they're doing.
Jordan wants Sellers to clear out. Rodman quickly doubles.
There you go.
Hodges for 3. There he goes. Bill Laimbeer has checked back in. He's in there along with Thomas, who have been back. Laimbeer, Rodman, and Mahorn. Detroit has 31 points, 19 of them from their bench, only 12 by their starters. Thomas adds 2 more, and he has 6 points. Bulls. Here's Hodges. He's hit 2, now 3 3-point baskets, and that's Hodges' long-range shooting. Chicago by 4. Perimeter passing, shooting, Laimbeer.
5 games.
Here's Jordan going inside. Not that time. Off the rim and a foul called. Loose ball foul against the Bulls, and Jordan commits his second.
Making it happen and doing something with that incredible athletic talent.
Pistons can tie it up with a basket. Isiah Thomas gives it to him, and he's run the hot hand now. In the first quarter, the Bulls had a 12-point lead, and they came out blazing. Michael Jordan looking for the outside shot. 15
for the ball right to Corzine and allowed the other players to do it. Not tonight.
Off the screen, Thomas. Laimbeer keeps it alive. Thomas has the hot hand. He has 10 points, 6 of them already in this quarter. And there's Laimbeer out. The pass nicely to Dumars. Pistons looking for a lead, and they've got it. Isiah Thomas, and the Pistons have their first lead since 2-0. So Thomas has awakened. And a lot of balance for Detroit in the scoring department.
And if you've got it, you can stick around like a Mahorn.
That's a good lesson to kids who can't go to the big schools. Isiah Thomas has scored 8 of the Pistons' last 10 points. This looks good in the first half.
Excellent. They're really getting to the people.
Jordan on an errant pass. Dumars to Aguirre, and the Pistons are up by 4.
Brad Sellers is playing real big for Chicago tonight. Where would they be without his points?
Thomas in the corner misses. Hodges with a 2-on-1 with Jordan.
Nice.
And Dumars tied at 43. Jordan with another steal. He's playing his own game out here, Hughie.
He is, and you know what? He's enjoying himself tonight. He really is.
Gets it back from Davis. Trapped in the baseline. Here's Hodges. A 2. Jordan. Sellers tries to keep it alive, but a 3-on-1 now for the Pistons. Aguirre to Dumars, and Detroit takes the lead.
It's that will wear you down over the course of the ball game. The team that gets the most easy baskets will win it.
And Chicago has been wearing down little and little each game. Sellers with the fake.
Averaging only 5 rebounds, very few points.
Been a tremendous rebounder in this series for the Bulls. In the dressing room, nursing an injury. He was elbowed in the face. And Bill Cartwright has yet to score tonight and has only 2 rebounds. The Bulls will need his offense in the second half. Jordan with a... And Sellers will be called for...
Because they ran a section there of close to 6 minutes where they could not make a field goal.
Greg Hodges has kept them in the game with 11 points. Jordan will go to the line with 2 seconds to go.
Well, they were determined that he was not going to make a layup on that drive.
Well, it's playoff basketball, right? No, should be no easy layups at this level of play.
Well, that's really taking physical punishment, going at it. New York series, he had to beat the press. In this series, he has to beat the double and triple teams and the body wear down.
Thomas getting treatment for ice on his leg. Michael Jordan, who originally wanted to be a baseball player, eventually wants to become a golf star. He's pretty good. Aguirre has to go to Johnson short. He gets it off in time, but nothing doing. Michael Jordan with 17 and Isiah Thomas with 12 are the highest scorers as that ends the first half. While Isiah Thomas suffered a slight right hamstring pull toward the end of the half, and that's been bandaged up. But you heard the word, Scottie Pippen won't be back. It's the starting lineup of Aguirre, Mahorn, Laimbeer, Dumars, and Thomas for Detroit in blue. Here's Isiah Thomas, short with it, and Jordan the rebound. Well,
you can see, Dick, that really affected his elevation on that shot.
All right, we're watching Hodges. Hoops for Detroit. Thomas again tries to test the hamstring. Pistons really nearly saved it. Aguirre and Mahorn, but into the hands. Jordan hits 3. Michael Jordan. Well, they'll have to get hoops from somebody. What's wrong with him?
Yeah, but wait a second. How about a 3-on-2 fast break? You pull up and take a 3.
It gives the Bulls the lead by 1. Thomas turns it around in favor of Detroit. Of this game, everything from the backcourt other than the one hoop. We had a delay of game one. Jordan slices in. Will he?
Well, he's been shooting the threes really well throughout the entire playoffs, but in this series he's been struggling from outside.
Jordan again pushed, stepped on the line, no foul, and a turnover.
He feels that he got bumped. That you can see it.
Pistons with a 63-19 record, best in the league this year. They survive. They'll have home court advantage on the Lakers. The corner rebound by Hartman. But the Bulls will have something to say about this series. Hodges with the best
virtues of both ball clubs.
They both deserve it. Thomas, 24-second clock expired.
The thing that I like, Dick, that any time that Detroit misses at the
We're tied at 54. We have had 8 ties in this game. Michael Jordan unties it. 24
the other people.
That is unless I hang in the air and get a hoop. Dumars try to draw the foul, and Laimbeer gets
that time, but that's the way he plays. That's fine.
Jordan lost it on the drive, and Dumars takes it right back and lays it in. Off the offensive glass.
They're making you pay. They get on that glass and they seem to score a good foul.
Jordan, Sally got hit in the face at the other end. Here comes Jordan. I think Jordan's upset.
Well, he's on Joey Crawford because he felt that he definitely got fouled on that last play.
This time they came up court right here.
Well, let's see this. Let's take a good look here now. There's Jordan stepping through. There's the forearm right down on Sally. You know, when that blow comes down and that elbow hits you.
7 remaining. In this third quarter, Jordan, a critical time of the game for the Bulls right here, Hubie. Down by 5. Pistons with their biggest lead. Jordan tipped up, and Grant is fouled. 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Lambier setting a pick up high. Jordan stays with Isiah. Grant all over Lambier despite three personals. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas will have to put it up. In and out. Lambier, offensive rebound. Lambier again, and the foul. So 59. Again, the Pistons by 5. Davis waiting at the scorer's table will be checking in. Sellers. Rebound Rodman. Stunned the Pistons, winning game 1 and had a 2-1 lead in the series after 3 games. Detroit's won the last 2. They're playing Piston basketball. Thomas in the lane, and Detroit doing the right things now. And they're up by 7. I told you before, it was 17 minutes. They've gone 6 more without a basket from up front. Jordan gets 2 back.
And makes a beautiful shot.
Thomas inside to Dumars, and meanwhile Lambier and Thomas go out, and Edwards and Vinnie Johnson come in, and this is where the Detroit Pistons are murder to beat.
Well, this is where they turned it on in games 4 and 5, and they are looking to do it in game 6 with this unit on the floor. Excellent defense at the other end of the floor.
Joe Dumars has 8 points. 7-point lead, 68-61. Jordan finds Davis. The Charts 2 games. And the Bulls trail the Pistons by 5.
They need to get Detroit to get a few misses and then hold them to 1 shot.
Offensive foul against... Is it James Edwards? It is. Second on it. 5-point lead. Jordan covered by Rodman and Dumars. Double team. Sellers goes into the hoop. Winds up on the floor, and a Detroit foul.
Points in 24 minutes. Big contributions.
Jordan. And it goes through.
Oh, my, yes. You see, Detroit all wanted goaltending. They put the cylinder from here, and you can see when you consider that, that's a 7-footer throwing a fadeaway on you.
Davis again from Jordan.
See, they missed that easy opportunity again.
And a loose ball foul called against Chicago. Loose ball foul. The numbers are deceiving. Scottie Pippen was hit by an elbow in the first minute of play and has not returned to the game. He was knocked out for a while with 11 points, so he's in double figures for the 3rd straight game. Biggest lead for the Pistons. Jordan has it knocked away and lost it out of bounds. So it was last touched by Jordan and the furrowed brow. The lead is 9. Vinnie Johnson. This is the perimeter. Jordan back guarded by Aguirre. Hodges for a 3. Dave Corzine has come in, replacing Cartwright. 2 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Edwards blocked by Sellers can keep things interesting going into the 4th quarter. Jordan lost the ball. And it's Detroit's possession. We've seen a few of that tonight.
Yeah, Michael is very frustrated with himself that time. The ball slipped right out of his hand as he
make the most of them. Vinnie Johnson behind his back. Errant pass. Here's Jordan with Aguirre defending, and Jordan missed the layup.
Unit must give them good defense now. Hold Detroit to 1-2-2 trap.
Brad Sellers, by the way, with 16 points. Rodman. Rodman the rebound with 3 seconds to go.
He can get it off.
Thomas misses. And welcome back to the 1989 NBA playoffs on CBS Sports. We're in Chicago, Illinois, when we start the 4th quarter to lead Chicago, but he's hurting. Thomas with 16 leads 3 double-figure scorers for Detroit. In this game with 26 in the first period, but they've been shut down in the middle 2 quarters with 21 and 22 respectively. The lead is 10. It's the biggest lead of the game for Detroit.
The one thing you do not want to do now is to force up bad percentage shots. If you can't get down inside, you want the open J or go strong off the dribble.
Basket counts and the foul.
See the quick move to the baseline and watch how he avoids and come up on the other side. Beautiful.
Rodman committing the foul on Jordan. Rebound Grant, kept it alive. Jordan slices in against 3 defenders and scores anyway with hands. He is in pain. He has 30 points. Thomas. And Isiah Thomas now with 18 points. Paxson open for 3 and hits it. John Paxson. Thomas. In and out. Rodman. He leaps over everyone to get the loose ball. 11 rebounds for Rodman. McGuire misses, and a foul called against the Bulls in this 6th game. Trailing 3 games to 2. The Pistons hold on. We move on to the finals against the Lakers. But the fans here at the stadium are hoping for another miracle. And Lord knows that Michael Jordan has given them a few of them. The Cleveland series, the Knicks series.
See, Doug Collins wants the foul. Joe put both hands on it.
Jordan missed the shot, rebound, and plenty of time on the clock. Paxson. Foul will go to the line. That is the 2nd team foul, 3rd now against Detroit.
See, the substitute players must do more of that.
Right. Jordan looks like he's running better now.
Yes, he is.
Paxson is open. A 2-point basket by Paxson. And it's a 2-point game. This is an incredible story. Timeout Detroit by the Bulls, who are trailing by 2. Dumars tries to save it and does. Thomas, top of the key. In and out. Rebound. They were down by as many as 10 and can tie it here. Jordan. Knocked away by Dumars. Great defense by Joe. 2-on-1 break Detroit. Feed inside. Foul. John Sally was fouled and will shoot a pair. And Jordan. The Pistons swept the first 2 rounds. 4 minutes gone by. Cartwright, who has not been in the offense at all tonight.
Chuck Daly's looking for his playoff experience team to come to the forefront now and answer the execution.
Thomas is wide open, no one near him, and Isiah Thomas hits.
See, that's the difference. The difference is the open, uncontested shot because they read the defense and they make the extra passes.
Here in the 4th. Jordan slips. Goes to Cartwright on the pick and roll, and Cartwright
execute the foul shots throughout the ball game have gone home.
Thomas guarded by Jordan with a runner, fouled by Jordan. That's 4 on Michael.
It's an excellent move by Isiah. Used the head fake, got Michael up in the air, which allowed him to beat him off the dribble, and then the defensive player is at the mercy of the guy taking the shot.
Isiah Thomas, who spent most of the 4th quarter on the bench in Game 5, dearly to knock out the Bulls and go to the finals with a win tonight.
A little breathing room.
Cartwright on Dumars on the switch. Grant is guarding Thomas. Isiah hits from outside. Isiah Thomas with 24 points.
You know, inspirational in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarters.
Paxson is open. He hits 2. Rodman now with 14 rebounds and 9 points.
Once again, it's the 2nd shot.
Paxson hits the 2.
He has slow feet. He can't do this. He can't do that. But he is knocking down the pressure shots.
Thomas would like to see Jordan pick up his 5th. Ball away by Isiah. Sellers has it. 90-84. And they're going to call Rodman. Well, that'll be 5 on Michael Jordan. One more and he's gone.
Is that they had an advantage going down the floor. There it is right there. Michael Jordan was pushed into Rodman.
More important, 5 on Michael Jordan. One more and Jordan's gone. This is the 3. Thomas with the loose ball. 4 in what appears to be the highest scoring game of this series. Thomas is pushed. Paxson.
That if he came up on the original side, shot block.
Terrific game for Isiah Thomas. We've told this story before, how as a kid he used to sneak into Chicago Stadium, as a lot of youngsters did.
Doubt that he would find a way.
Hodges behind him. And a big basket by Thomas. That's twice in the series. He has made steals for easy layups, and the Pistons are up by 10, and time is beginning to run out for the Chicago Bulls. How about the Commissioner David Stern and his lovely wife Diane next to him?
Chuck Daly is telling him, stick with what got us this far, defense. He said there's only 4:36 left. Stay with what got us here. And by the way, they're starting to throw things over on this side. They beefed up security. We'll keep our eye on that.
There's the story. The Bulls had cut the lead to 81-79, but Isiah Thomas has scored 10 of the last 13 Piston points.
We got to get a stop. That's his theme.
Jordan inside, foul. Jordan will shoot a pair.
At this juncture, Dick, if Michael can knock in both of these shots, you're only down 8. You have over 4 minutes to play. But your defense must get a little tougher now.
Michael Jordan is 5 for 11 from the line.
On Doug Collins' face, he feels every one of them in his stomach.
He missed them both. Under 4 minutes to go.
With both teams shooting the penalty now, you're trying not to foul, and you're trying to make them shoot over you.
Thomas misses Lambier at the other side.
Cartwright had Lambier blocked out, but his hands were down.
And they use as much of the clock as they can. Dumars picked up again by Hodges. Thomas guarded by Jordan, who has 5 fouls.
Isiah Thomas. Great.
Isiah Thomas, 14 points here in the fourth quarter. He's 1 foul away from being disqualified. Jordan wants the ball. Double team. Goes up high. Determined against Lambier and Dumars to get the hoop.
The two stars are doing it.
Yes, they are. They are putting on a show in this game 6. Paxson went after the ball and ended up getting a piece of Isiah Thomas. So John Paxson with 5 fouls.
For someone who has a hamstring injury, his quickness tonight is really exceptional. You know, we see him doing it periodically in this.
2 of the 48 remaining, and 32 points for Isiah Thomas, 32 for Jordan. Hodges misses a 3 into the hands of Thomas. Dumars ahead of the field gets the basket. And it's 100-88, and that may be the straw that breaks the back of the Chicago Bulls. Timeout to go. In the last 5.5 minutes, the Pistons have scored 18. That man with the ball, Isiah Thomas, has 14 of them and assisted on another. 2 minutes. Now we're under 2 minutes. Chicago's defense is pesky. Dumars gets it just at the 24th, the only team to score 100 in this series. They did it for 2 times. Game 2, when they scored 100, and tonight when they have a credit.
A lot of hustle.
102-92.
So you don't milk that clock down. You know you can't go out there and just, you know, it's the old story. Do you foul them now and then let them go to the line? Excellent foul shooting club.
5 on the shot clock. McGuire from the corner misses, but Dennis Rodman keeps it alive, and the Pistons are under a minute. Michael Jordan led them. The fans came out in force, and they went as far as they could go, but midnight. There's Thomas and Jordan with congratulations as Paxson fouls out. What can you say about Michael Jordan and what he has become in this league, Hubie?
Well, it's just nice what the building is doing right now. Total appreciation of a great superstar. What he has meant not only to the franchise, but to the city.
There is no better individual player in the game of basketball today than that man. Edge and start Tuesday night at the Palace.
13 playoff games, 13 times they've held the opposition under 100.
Take that great defense thus far, 11-0, and want to win a 3rd straight world title. What an NBA Finals we are in store for, and it'll all begin Tuesday.